All right. Well, yesterday, the No Kings protest went ahead in, I think the number was around 2,500 American cities. Insane turnout. I don't know the figure of the amount of people that participated, but it seems to be in between the range of 2 to 6 million. Even if it was in the bottom range of 2 million, that's still a decent chunk of people protesting the Republican government of the United States. And rightfully so. When they are speedrunning into times of authoritarianism, into times of post-truth media. And today we're going to be, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be looking at some of the images from the protest. We're going to be looking at some of the cope from Republicans. So yeah, let us get into it. Oh my God. I open up Twitter and immediately, can you imagine this being your 5 minutes of fame? Yeah, I've gone through and bookmarked some, I've bookmarked some tweets from conservatives and liberals alike, and yeah, we'll get to reacting. All right, off to a painful start. Hey y'all, I went to a No Kings rally today wearing my MAGA hat in Athens, and guess what they said to me? Absolutely nothing. They didn't know what to do when this savage pulled up. That's an actual sentence that she wrote willingly. This savage, or the savage, the one and only. It was awesome, and Trump 2028 to sign off. Oh, she looks so fucking stupid.
Hey, this is not my Athens.
No Kings.
Not my Athens. We didn't have this back in the day.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, tough watch as usual. I mean, what the fuck? What? Wearing my MAGA hat in Athens. And guess what they said to me? Absolutely nothing. My sister in Christ, no one gave a fuck that you were there. No one gives a fuck about your existence. If we're being complete, if I'm keeping it a buck, your existence is one of being used for votes by Republicans. It's nothing of consequence to the outside world. They didn't know what to do when this savage pulled up. Again, that is a sentence that she willingly wrote on Twitter. Oh, these people are a joke. Jokes aside, when you look at these No Kings protesters, the crowd is very unhealthy, both physically and mentally. This protest is the first time they've gotten outside and exercised in a while. I imagine natural selection will take care of many of them. I mean, sure, they seem to be getting quite emotional. The conservatives can confirm just left and everyone was ugly and extremely overweight. Again, my sister in Christ. Have you seen the president? Have you seen his old best mate, Elon Musk? Ugly, overweight, just tough to look at sometimes. Yeah, but these conservatives have nothing else. So they make up fake scenarios in their head and go after, because what else does it mean to be a conservative if not a little bit schizophrenic? Punch in the face for wearing a MAGA hat at a No Kings protest.
Ho ho! Donald Trump is your president! Hey hey! Ho ho! Donald Trump is your president! Hey hey! Donald Trump rapes young girls! Hey hey! Ho ho! Donald Trump is Excuse me. I got it all on video.
You reckon that was him squealing? Poor guy, they took his hat. Oh my goodness. Punched in the face for wearing a MAGA hat. Aw, little guy. That's fucking crazy. Exposing the hairline like that. Crazy work. Getting your hat stolen so you assault a woman. Yeah, I mean, what else is there to being a conservative if not playing the victim for everything? Oh, another one. I'm at the No Kings protest in downtown Asheville. I wore my freedom shirt and for the first time in my life, I put on a MAGA hat. Oh my goodness. I'm a real boy. I put on my MAGA hat. There are a lot of angry people who were mean, but also so many people that hugged me and said thank you. I'm sure both of those things.
And two men started running at me and I was like, I don't know if this is good. And then they gave me a big hug and they said, we're Israeli. We love Trump.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure that happened. I love all these videos of I guess, Trump voters and Republicans being at the protest where they're literally just at the fringe of the protest, not assimilating at all. Because when they do assimilate into the protest, they act like the victim, they instigate violence, and then when that violence is reciprocated, they cry and squeal. We saw it in the last video. Oh, but good job, buddy. I wore my freedom shirt and for the first time in my life, I put on a MAGA hat. Oh. Rent-free, pretty much. Did this happen? No, nobody in yellow. Yeah, I'll take shit that never happened for 500, Alex. Yeah, and attention. Again, Another scenario of Trump voters making up scenarios where they're the hero. Are we shocked? No, I am not. Oh my God, this one went fucking viral. And it's by far my favorite because we don't get to see him eat shit once. We get to see him eat shit twice. On General, on Maine. Fucking wild.
Let's go! Let's go! God bless Trump! God bless Trump! God bless Trump!
So he's wearing a crucifix. I'm sure nothing blatantly homophobic or racist is going to come out of his mouth, right? He's wearing a cross.
Fuck you! Ride your bike, you fucking fag!
Oh, guess I was wrong. My bad, guys.
Go get a job! Yeah.
Oh, you know that hurt. He slid. God damn, check the palm of his hands. God damn. Oh, poor guy on the asphalt as well. Looks like a pensioner. Yikes. I'm sure that's the end of the clip. Nothing else bad will happen to this man. He learned his lesson not to be using his pensioner knees in high intensity anti-protest activities. Let's continue watching. Oh, I couldn't be more wrong. He ate shit again. Oh, damn. Oh, poor guy. By the way, all after a pair of sunglasses that he was wearing that got snatched. All after villainizing the protesters, eating shit in front of them. God damn, we've heard of shame rituals in Hollywood, but this is next level. Look, his underpants are sticking out. God damn. Oh, surely he's going to be rational about it. Maybe he recognizes the severity of his injuries, of his ego death, and just walks away into the sunset like a good, level-headed Republican voter. Oh, he's angry. Damn. Yeah, his buddy's trying to hold him back. Oh, he is shaken up.
You guys are gonna get your ass beat if you don't quit. I'm serious.
I mean, fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. Isn't that what the Secretary of Defense just said? FAFO. That's what I say. Fuck around at these protests. Find out real quick that you're a pensioner and not a hero. Oh, this is unrelated, but some kid did a class project on Charlie Kirk, and you just know for a fact that the parents took the time to make this, not the kid.
Who is Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk is a political conservative who had debates with fellow voters and people from colleges on their campuses.
I mean, not people, children on campuses, sort of matching the intellect of Charlie Kirk. I just thought it was strange that conservatives are calling out the indoctrination of children from the left, from liberals, our liberal arts education, the education system. But then they have no problem indoctrinating their kids on Nazi shit from Charlie Kirk. Jesus, I want to hear people praying for Charlie. Pretty much. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Is that Benjamin Netanyahu and Trump kissing? I feel like this would fool the average conservative. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It just gets worse. Jesus. But no, child indoctrination is only good if Republicans do it. No King's protests accomplished absolutely nothing.
Crowd is because Republicans are going to lie about it and say that it was tiny.
So Harry would probably lie and say it's tiny when it's actually huge, and you say it's huge.
I'm actually not going to react to this bald loser because I've never seen him before in my life, and his face pisses me off. And he's talking too soft, so the audio levels aren't even picking up. On to the next one. Oh, this guy. Here today's No King's Day. We kicked the last king, King George, back across the pond in 1776. The only king in this country is Christ. Shut the fuck up.
What's up, America? I hear it's No King's Day. Little problem there. I'm on a college campus and nobody's talking about it. You see, the issue with this No Kings movement is the Democrats are trying to use it as their catalyst to beat us in the midterms next year. Their problem is every single participant in these little micro rallies on street corners are nursing home residents who were former.
The amount of cope from conservatives saying it's like a micro rally only on street corners, that's just fucking delusion. I mean, truly, some of these photos are insane, the amount of people that rocked up. More people, by the way, than Trump got at his little birthday military parade shit. The amount of cope coming from conservatives over this tiny protest that I don't think even existed. If I'm being conservative, it wasn't even a protest. It was more just a street corner thing. It's wild that conservatives are trying to pop up this guy after Charlie Kirk with an even longer neck. That's bold. The left need to stop being so violent. Me driving past a No Kings rally. But it's fine because our side did it. The conservatives did it, so it's fine. I mean, we're not gonna mention anything to do with if a Democrat did this. No, hell no. By the way, camping on college campuses for Israel Palestine is illegal. But this is fine because our side did it. Yeah. Just a reminder that these people calling you a fascist, they don't support free speech. We actually do. That's the thing. You see, your president, the guy who banned Jimmy Kimmel, who got him fired for those couple days, your president doesn't believe in free speech, as he's kicking media out of the media pool room. The president the Republican president, in case you forgot, who has no problem saying that if people disagree with him, they shouldn't be taken seriously. That guy, you know. A reminder, these people calling you a fascist will label you a Nazi. Well, you do Nazi shit. You tend to, like that Republican leaked group chat, you know, real Nazi shit, saying that Hitler was good and rape is epic, bring back the gas chambers and whatnot. But that was just a bunch of kids playing around. But these people calling you a fascist will support the assassination of their opposition. I don't support any assassination. Truly, I don't really give a fuck about Charlie Kirk, if I'm being honest. He got what he advocated for, gun violence. Sorry. That's just the truth. He even said himself, some gun deaths are worth it to keep the privilege. So, you know, who cares, right?
Maybe if I work extra hard and get some money from George Soros, I can buy myself some Gucci glasses. Mrs. Gucci. This is what democracy looks like.
I mean, it's not really a flex, you following around a liberal that is a touch more wealthy than you. This wannabe right-wing talking head. I mean, is he getting paid by conservatives? It'd be kind of embarrassing not to. There's a lot of money in republicanism and being a conservative talking head. So if you're not getting paid, that's a little bit embarrassing. I think this guy just needs to get his money up. I also wonder where this paid protester talking point came from, because my memory serves me correctly, and it normally does, because I'm smarter than a lot of conservatives, than the majority of conservatives actually. Donald Trump was the one locking doors to his rallies because he didn't want people leaving during his 40-minute dementia tirade over whatever talking point his heavily deteriorating brain could latch on. That was Trump. Awkward. No Kings protest was a major flop. Nobody showed up. Oh my goodness. Wow, a street corner from...
Just like a fart in the wind.
Okay, a street corner from fuck-ass USA.
A fart in a white suburban wind. They're gone. They're all gone. The No Kings protest is over just like that.
I mean, this guy probably just slept in. Either that, or he's avoiding the protest, because like a bunch of MAGA idiots that we've seen before earlier in the video, they are pussies. They don't have the balls to show up to actual protests because they know they will be ignored. They can't make themselves the victim. Oh my God, speaking of which, the No Kings vaccine injured protesters. How are vaccines relevant now? Are we still on 2020 talking points? I mean, already this guy has a pretty punchable face, so I'm on the side of the protesters already.
Yes, because you guys are retards. Yeah, I came here to insult you because you're retarded.
So immediately, straight off the bat, weird game plan, being fully hostile to a bunch of peaceful protesters, calling them slurs, saying that you took time out of your day to come call them slurs. So what's the real unemployed energy here? Is it protesting on a weekend? Is it going to a protest on a weekend, screaming in people's faces, calling them slurs? Will we see this guy get assaulted by a protester? Will we see this guy squeal, screaming bloody murder, making himself the victim again? Let's run the tape.
Yeah, so we came here to insult you because you're retarded. Hey, America doesn't...
Let's skip to the good part where he gets his ass handed to him.
No.
Get off me! Oh my God, screaming bloody murder for having his hat knocked off his head. And the protester who did it was rightfully told off for doing it. But fuck around and find out, you bunch of grown-ass men pussies. You're trying to tell us what constitutes masculinity, what constitutes a man? You get your hat knocked off after being a cunt, after being a prick to peaceful protesters, and you start squealing like a little bitch. Come on. Oh, he's mad. Stops the video right there when it was getting good. Oh, what a pussy. All right. Most folks have already cleared out the No Kings rally in DC. Top takeaways: felt more like a Halloween costume parade versus a political protest. So many inflatables because yes, it was a peaceful protest to undermine the talking point that Republicans are using, that leftists are the one driving violence in the USA when they're not. It's to show the irony in deploying troops in blue states and how futile it is because we're not the violent party. The Republican. How is Trump king if he was elected? Got a lot of blinking, not a lot of real answers. I'm sure that actually happened. You can be elected and still be a dementia-ridden loser, like Trump. Flag/signs included Palestine, Antifa, Ukraine, BLM, Pride, but mostly American, a few upside down. Not many people could explain how their lives have been personally changed since Trump took office. Mostly would deflect to things they've seen. I'm sure that also happened as well. I mean, the most change will be if Republicans ever reverse the shutdown of the government, firstly, but also pass this new budget reconciliation bill that will screw over a lot of the middle class and result in upwards of 50,000 deaths to the American public. Protesters are mostly scared of losing rights, voting, same-sex marriage, etc. I mean, sure, all things Trump has attacked. Mostly everyone said Democrats shouldn't end the shutdown. The onus is not on the Democrats to end the shutdown. Who's in power right now? Republicans, right? They like to remind us every time we ask who's in power. Republicans are. It smelled like the entire crowd skipped deodorant today. It reeked. Sure. Anyway, riveting journalism from the Daily Wire. And of course, the big one. LMAO, Trump just posted this funniest president, greatest troll of all time, and it's not even close. See, if I was an American citizen, if I was participating in democracy and voting for someone, I would want that someone to not be an internet troll, to not be an adolescent boy, despite also being an 80-year-old man. Maybe it's the dementia. Maybe it's Benjamin Button syndrome, except he looks like a ball sack dipped in fake tan. But yeah, that's just me. Maybe I'm the wrong one. Maybe all of our future presidents should be trolls to the right wing. Okay, there's no audio, so I'll commentate. There's Trump in a crown in a fighter jet. What's he gonna do? He is dropping shit on America. That is Harry Sisson, sure. Trump knows who Harry Sisson is. That's a wild sentence to state. Yeah, Trump is dropping shit on America, which pretty much sums up the irony of Republicans not understanding what this No Kings protest actually means. That yes, Trump is actually taking a shit on America with his bills, with his executive actions. But as long as he's trolling the libs, then he's okay in my books. Fucking wild. The No Kings protest. I mean, yeah, it looks fun. Oh my God, you're the closeted gay homophobe, right? That you? Jesus. I didn't need to see Michael Knowles' nipples on Maine. That's wild. But no, again, this typifies the irony of the Republican Party. Are the protests happening? Are they not? Are the protests violent? Are they not? What is the rationale behind deploying state troops in Texas to prevent these protests? What is the rationale behind threatening sending the National Guard to California to stop these protests? And then posting shit like this, a bunch of boomers dancing. Like, yeah, it's fun. Like, they can't stick to one talking point. That's how fucked up they are from this display of anti-republicanism. They're getting emotional. All right. Oh, this is the guy that strangely dresses like a woman in his own free time just because he enjoys it, right? Bachelorette contestant Josh Saito admits he faked being transgender as a social experiment. Definitely not because he enjoyed wearing the makeup a little bit too much. Definitely not that. All right, what's he got to say? Wow. Do you reckon he thought of that himself? Again, another conservative on the fringes of a protest in a random side street, not engaging with the actual protest, the actual bulk of people, because they're scared. We saw earlier in this video what happens when you fuck around and find out. It's just cringe. This is why no one takes the radical left seriously. Again, a peaceful protest, Eric. By the way, your dad's a pedophile. Sorry. This is why no one takes MAGA morons seriously. Pretty much. Wearing a tampon on your ear after a fake assassination attempt on Trump's life is genuinely more cringe than wearing an inflatable to a peaceful protest to undermine the Republican talking point that Democrats are violent and driving up the violence in the US. Notice how none of us broke into a federal building and rubbed shit on the walls either. Oh, I mean, who did that? I can't recall that ever happening. All right, that's the end of our Twitter segment. Thank fucking God. Jesus. Conservative Twitter is the most inbred place to exist. I keep going back to this video just, oh my God, because of how fucking cringe it is.
Not my Athens.
Kings.
Not my.
Like you're pushing 40 and doing this at a peaceful protest. Get a fucking job.